In 2005, my family certainly suffered the trauma of mental illness when I had a older brother, who had suffered many years for whatever reason, but with mental illness. And he committed suicide. Mental illness is not like a broken bone where you go to the doctor and get an x-ray, the doctor says, hey, you have a broken bone. Mental illness is something that might take years to diagnose, and unfortunately might take years to get someone on the right treatment. And my promise to my mom was very simple, that mental health is where we're going to spend a lot of time. The men and women that work for Mendocino County Sheriff's Office have really taken this to their heart too. In sleepy little Mendocino County, we average 305, 310 inmates a night. So that means every day the sun rises, we have approximately 60 people in our jail that, aside from being charged with a criminal offense or being convicted of a criminal offense, they also have mental illness that they're dealing with. When you're mentally ill and you're in a confined space, you decompensate. The very best we could hope for is you stay the same. We want them to have access to their family almost in more ways than other inmates have, because their families are a very important part of stabilizing them and hopefully getting them better. If we can get the family members to help us, then we are all going to benefit, because the last thing that the criminal justice system should do is intend on keeping someone who's mentally ill in custody for a long time. It's a correctional facility, it's not a mental health hospital. To deal with some of these mentally ill citizens and have an expectation that they're going to do a 4-hour round trip, that's an unrealistic expectation. And so what we did is we have a program where the Sheriff's Office puts a non-peace officer in partnership with a mental health employee. They travel to these areas and they check in with these people who were getting on law enforcement's radar on a weekly, monthly basis. And so what we've seen is just almost 75% reduction in calls for service to these known mentally ill people. And so what we're talking about is we're saving the government money, lots of money, but much more important than that, we're improving the quality of life of these individuals, and their families are eternally grateful. If I had one goal, it would be to assist these people with stabilizing their life so their quality of life is something that when the sun comes up in the morning, they're not regretting another day. They're saying, this is another day and we're going to get through it.